Yo, you know that super relatable moment when the inside of your car looks like it survived the zombie apocalypse? Well, I sure do, because the front seats in my G35 looks like they did just so. And for a while of me owning this car, that was my problem. Until I until I scored these killer seats off of Facebook Marketplace. Now, I only paid $400 for them with brackets and brand new. They sit around the like $1,100 range, and these things look like they're still pretty new. Now, the age-old question is, was this $400 investment worth it? Or did I waste my money? I guess you're just gonna have to watch the video to find out. Okay, so I'm getting the Civic ready right now. I'm taking it tomorrow to pick up the seats because obviously they can't fit into the back of the Infiniti. But I kind of discovered something not so cool for letting my car sit out here in Mother Nature for 2 months. Look, obviously since it was wrecked, like someone rear-ended me, there is a little gap from here to the inside. And I saw all these little things on the top, which isn't really a good sign, but it gets worse. Sure, I had a couple little trash back here, but look at this. There is definitely a rat living in here. The sub doesn't work anymore, and for some reason, it won't like rev up past 3,800 RPM. So I mean, I can still drive it, just pretty chill, but I think the rats might have ate something. They shouldn't have aided. But anyways, I'm gonna take the sub out to make some room. Well, I forgot this thing's heavy. Woo! Sweet. There's also like a nest of spiders living right above my head, so I'm getting kind of freaked out. I'll see you guys in the morning. Flip, I missed. I'll see you guys in the morning. Dude, I just went through a gate. I'm at like this country club. Whatever, this is sick. Sigma. Yes, we got the seats. A super nice dude I got them from. They're from his C3 Corvette that had the tan interior. Oh, looking at these now, they're like the same exact tan as the G, so I think we're solid. Get them home, put them in the car, hopefully today. I might have to modify the brackets. Well, I'm probably going to because they're a C3, but they're steel, so I'll be able to weld them and stuff like that. I'll see you guys when we get home. Yo, these things are actually sick. I want to sit in it. I really want to sit in it. But dude, these are like brand new. Sick. Oh, hold up, yo. Yo, these are actually comfy, bro. The bolsters right here actually hug pretty good for being my size. The legs feel good. It's more comfortable than I thought because of like the thin, the bottom part. I'm gonna go get the thumbnail and then we're gonna go ahead and start taking apart the G. Holy speed run. Can I move this forward? Oh. Oh my goodness, there's only one bolt in here. You don't need all that. Yeah. So I don't know why they don't make these like easy to unplug. The wire's all the way under the carpet. Oh, wait, maybe. I figured it out. Properly. Let's go. Yo, this carpet is disgusting, guys. Look at this. Someone just straight up yacked all over this. Huts. Oh, ouch. All right, so we're gonna see about reusing this bracket. Obviously, it's not gonna line up. It's kind of close, actually. Hold up. Okay, so obviously these seats sit really, really low, and the bracket doesn't really line up. I was gonna have to move them anyways, but what I think I'm actually gonna do is cut these parts off that already have the bolt holes and everything in them, and then weld them to the bottom of that bracket. So it'll probably give it about this much lift, so that should be pretty chill. I just discovered a new method to get these off without even having to cut nothing. Look, 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 look. Bolt. Hammer. Let me set the camera down. Easy peasy, yo. All right, so as you can see, we have the passenger seat fully in. I low-key just time traveled, trying to make sure this would work. So I'll show you guys how I made the bracket with this seat. Oh, that bolt's already missing. Bro, this one got a dang hot Cheeto Puff. All right, so I got all the bolts out. Let's see how bad it is back here. Ew. Oh, there's a whole wrench. What the heck? Oh, this is disgusting. Like, how do you let it get this bad? This is... So the passenger seat is in a fixed position, but this one, since it's the driver's seat, I wanted to put it on rails, and I just got these in there with the brackets. They're perfectly spaced apart, but I don't have a bar for the adjustment, but I do have an extra seat. This was the stock seat out of the 240 before I put the buckets in there. And this bar is the same exact length from here to here. So I'm gonna take this one out and see if I could fit it. All right, so I got the bar off of the Volvo seat. It fits perfectly in here, and luckily, oh flip. Luckily it's steel, so here, hold on, I'm gonna put how it's gonna be. I'm gonna put little slits in it so I can get 3 points of contact for the weld, but it'll sit just like that, and then obviously be able to pull it so the seat can adjust. Alright, so now since the brackets are all on the bottom of this thing, I set it in the car and it was way too low. So I got some 2x4s in here and I just threw the level on it. Look at that. Perfect. So on that side, this piece is up here more and this one's flat. But since these ones are flat, all I have to do is just make the brackets to come out of this to weld onto the bottom plate. And then it should be good to rip. Just like that, the seats are officially in. Swapping out the trash seats for these clean tan bucket seats was definitely the move. And it really helped complete the vibe of the inside of the car that I was going for. I also did this sunroof, which came out super sick. If you guys want to see how I did that, check out my social medias. I posted some short form content on there showing you guys how I did that. But half of the fun with this project was figuring out how to do it, honestly. Like, I made the brackets mostly by feel, double checked the fitment, and somehow it just clicked, you know? And I don't know, for me, that's honestly the best part of doing stuff with cars, especially doing stuff yourself. It's not necessarily knowing how it's gonna turn out, but learning through it and, you know, making it work, making it your own. It's cool. And now, every time I open the door, I get to see something that I made, you know? Like, something that I'm proud of. And let me give you some advice if you're hunting Facebook Marketplace like I was. Don't be afraid to wait for the right deal, because when it hits, yo. But anyways, thank you guys so much for sticking around. It means the world to me that you enjoy watching my content. And be sure to subscribe, because there's a lot more drift content and DIY budget builds coming soon. Love you guys. Peace, yo.